Hey, welcome back, guys. We got a few more CDs in, so I wanted to do a little update video with that. It is the 16th of October, 2017, and these are the latest ones I've got in. You know, Obviously you see some Tom Petty stuff. We had just a really devastating loss 2 weeks ago, and yeah, kind of been helping me to live through it to listen to his music, because his music is so great. And so I picked up a few CDs. I mean, I already had these albums, but I wanted other copies of them. So, the first one here is Full Moon Fever from 1989, complete with the nice price sticker on it. Must have picked that up at a department store or something. And this one has I Won't Back Down, Free Fallin', You're So Bad, and Running Down a Dream. So, a lot of good stuff on there. Tom Petty was actually a pretty busy guy back then because not only was he working on that, he had also was working with the Traveling Wilburys back then. So, to those of you that like Tom Petty's music, you're wondering where you should start collecting, I highly recommend Full Moon Fever. It's a great album. This one here, this is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Greatest Hits. There was two different versions of this album put out. The other one has a different cover, and the only difference difference I noticed is the other version actually has, instead of Something in the Air, it has Stop Dragging My Heart Around. So, I guess this would probably be the older version, but either or, I mean, good album. Nice to have. It has all the hits. I mean, we could go through the list right now. Here's your list of songs right there. All the good ones, all the good ones that any Tom Petty fan should have. Here's another one of his albums. Believe it or not, guys, this was actually in with a box of CDs I bought at a yard sale. This one was the Echo album. So, I'm really, to be perfectly honest with you, it was just happened to be in with the box of CDs. I really haven't listened much to it, so I got to go through it and see what's on there and see if I like any of it. But, I like Tom Petty, so it's always good to have his music in my collection. So, anyhow. This one here is the Alan Parsons Project's album called Pyramid. I believe this was released between I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, that song, and Games People Play. This was, I believe this album was 1978. There's your track listing right there. This one's an original. Probably going to be hard to see that because it's a little blurry and the text is really small. But very good album. One More River on there, great song. Got to go through it and listen to it. If you do, you get your hands on a copy of that album, go through and listen to it. It's great. But the one song that sticks out on there is One More River, and it's certainly one that I enjoy. One of my favorite songs by them, actually. And this one here, this is the Honeymoon Suite. This is a Canadian rock band. And there you go. Now, the hits on this one, now New Girl Now was actually a hit in the States. These guys are from Canada. New Girl Now is a hit in the States. Burning in Love and Wave Babies, they were both hits up in Canada. I think they may have, Burning in Love may have charted down here in the States. If it did, it didn't really make didn't really do well on the charts, but, you get your hands on a copy of this one, you want to definitely listen to it. I highly recommend it. They are a great Canadian rock band, and this is a real good, solid album. It has a real nice mid-'80s sound to it. I wish American radio stations would play more artists from Canada. They overlook so many of them. And, if you have the option to stream Canadian radio stations, you should probably try and do it. If so long as you're not breaking the law or anything, definitely try listening to Canadian radio. Because while you will get some of the same old overplayed junk that's here in America and the States, like the Queen and Pink Floyd and David Bowie and all that stuff, it's nice because they actually, they're very proud of their Canadian artists up there, so they play a lot of Canadian artists up there that you might not hear on the radio here in the States. So, obviously that's one thing that makes Canadian radio better. I think if I lived in Canada, I probably wouldn't have to have satellite radio in my car because I could, plug up a couple of stations on the radio and be fine, you know, and be fine all day. Just got to deal with commercial breaks. So anyhow, just a quick video this week. I've got a Kim Mitchell CD. That's if you remember my 100 favorite songs, that Go For Soda is actually on that one. I got that one coming in. Just waiting on the seller to ship it out. They're going to email me as soon as they ship it out. And yeah, maybe we'll do a video about that when it comes in because there's some good stuff on that album too. Kim Mitchell's a very good artist. So y'all have a goody, and we'll see you in the next video. It's PC Lover 81's World. If you like these videos, please subscribe. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.